Hi, I'm Jen. I'm an unschooling mum from down here in the beautiful southwest of Western Australia. I have a deep love for our ocean and our planet, and I'm passionate about helping more people find a way to have a bigger impact in this world whilst creating freedom. If you're here, then you're more than likely looking for more freedom, whether that's to travel more, be more present with your family, or to have more impact and to have more time for volunteering or your passion projects, all whilst creating a sustainable income online. So we're going to get straight into it. There's not going to be any fluff. It's just going to be a clear understanding of what this is, how you can have an impact, and a simple overview of the compensation plan. And by the end, you can make an empowered decision whether this is right for you or not. So let's dive in. So there are so many ways to earn an income online out there, yeah? You could do drop shipping, have brand deals if you have a large following, there's crypto, network marketing, and so many other things. But I love this company because you don't need a big following. There's no experiences necessary. We teach you everything step by step. It's high profits. You don't need to sell to hundreds of people every month. You don't need to stock any products or have any quotas you need to meet. You do this business around your life, and it has numerous ways that you can build it. This business is really just about you getting to be your authentic self, living your best life, and sharing your values and helping others. Most importantly, it's sustainable and good for the planet. It's good for people, and it's one of the leading industries around at the moment and growing, with a company that is over 50 years old. So it's stood the test of time with proven quality and real results. So first, let's talk about one of the main problems I'm passionate about solving. If you love the ocean like me, then I'm sure you're already aware that our oceans are under pressure. One of the main issues being plastic. Around the world, plastic is flooding our waterways and our coastlines. Approximately 200 million metric tons of plastic end up in our oceans in Australia alone. And about 375 million plastic bottles end up in our landfills or waterways each year. And in the USA, they discard around 50 billion plastic bottles. It takes about 3 litres of water and roughly 1 litre of oil to produce just 1 litre of bottled water. And those PET bottles can take over 1,000 years to break down. The Great Pacific Garbage Patch is just off the coast of San Francisco and is about the size of Queensland. Or if we're in the States, that's roughly 3 times the size of Texas, which is just wild. And it's not just the plastic drinking bottles. Toxic household products also harm us and our planet. Cleaning and personal care products often contain toxic chemicals. They wash down our sinks, off our skin when we swim, and into our rivers and oceans, impacting marine life and ecosystems. And don't even get me started on sunscreen, guys. I hope if you wear it, then it's coral safe as well as tox free for your skin. If your skin is your largest absorbing organ on your body, yeah? So if you read the ingredients on the back and you physically can't eat it, then your skin shouldn't be eating it either. And it's not just the health of our oceans that are being impacted. Emerging research shows microplastics and nanoplastics are making their way into our environment and our bodies. These tiny particles can carry contaminants and toxic chemicals through our blood-brain barrier and have even been found in the umbilical cord of a brand new baby, which is just crazy, guys. These kids haven't even touched plastic yet. So the message is simple. The less plastic we buy, the better it is for our oceans and the better it is for us. Many of us feel the effects of modern living. Chemicals are in our water, there's constant product exposure, EMF frequencies, and stress on our nervous systems. This isn't about fear, it's about informed choices that reduce our toxic load and lighten our footprint. The Earth is about 71% water, and our bodies are over 60% water, 99% at a molecular level. So hydration quality really matters. Even just 2% dehydration can affect energy, focus, and mood. So the question is not only how much water we drink, it's also the quality of that water. So tap water, this is what our water pipes look like, guys. So this is why they laden it with numerous toxic chemicals to make this shit look clear. It is not good for our bodies. We do not want all those chemicals in our systems. So first and foremost, I hope you have an amazing filter on your tap. Then there's the reverse osmosis option, which is a great filter system. It gets rid of all those nasty chemicals, including fluoride, but there's a downside. It's actually stripping all the good minerals as well as all the toxic crap. So when you drink that, it's actually stripping your body of vital nutrients and minerals as well. So you need to make sure that if you're drinking reverse osmosis, you need to be remineralizing that stuff. Then we have rainwater, which I always thought was a great option, yeah, and it is if it's being collected from natural streams, rivers, glacial streams, and natural springs and all those things, because the rain then hits the earth, gets all the natural minerals, is charged by the earth, and is created living structured water, which is what our bodies need and thrive on. But when you're collecting in tanks, you're collecting essentially dead water from the air that has gathered all these toxic chemicals that we have in the air these days, and has been collected in a rainwater tank, which unless you're really knowledgeable about the type of tank that you get, most of these tanks are toxic in themselves. So then you still need to filter this water. It is dead water sitting in these tanks, again, lacking of minerals because it hasn't hit the earth yet, and going into our bodies, stripping those vital nutrients and minerals. And it's also highly acidic for our bodies. So rainwater can be a pH of 4.0 to 6.0, which is actually great for our skin and hair. That's what our skin and hair thrives on, but not for our bodies. That makes our bodies go really acidic, which is not good. We want alkaline bodies. So then our option is back down to bottled water, which I really hope none of you guys are drinking if you care about the planet. But yeah, obviously some people think then we need mineral rich water. And yes, great, that mineral rich water that's being collected from whichever mountain over there is great when it's collected. But that charge and that living water, those minerals actually only last for 48 to 72 hours. So once it's been bottled and shipped and probably stored for God knows how long in heat and in the plastic, all that goodness has gone. So again, you were just drinking dead, acidic water that is not good for our bodies. So this here is one machine that can replace all those toxic household products. It has different pH settings, so it can create strong acidic water, 2.5, which acts as a strong antibacterial and is even used in numerous hospitals and dentist surgeries around the world. 2.5 is also great as a household cleaner and even a tox-free mouthwash, and it can be used to clean wounds with no toxic risk. So great for your kids and pets. I've also recently discovered it's great for cleaning dive gear, which is awesome to get rid of any bacteria in your snorkel and mask and stuff without harming our oceans and leaving that residue. So it then can create 6.0, which is the same pH as our hair and skin, which is why we call it our beauty water, as it replaces skin toners and hair conditioner, and it can even act as a glass cleaner. I mean, if you're an ocean vibes person like me and have long hair, I'm sure you've experienced that post-dive hair mass knot situation, and just a few sprays of 6.0 and my comb runs straight through without needing to wash my hair with a bucket of conditioner, so you can keep those salty vibes. Then we have the 11.5, which is a strong alkaline water and acts as an oil emulsifier, which is great for cleaning stains off laundry, cleaning oily, greasy surfaces like ovens, or my favorite, washing nasty oil-based pesticides off any non-organic fruit and veg. There are literally hundreds of uses for this incredible water, making it an amazing sustainable solution to replace so many household products and the packaging that they come in. But I have to say, the greatest part about it is that it creates living structured water straight from your tap. And Najik is from Okinawa in Japan, which is known as the land of immortals and one of the blue zones of the world, which is basically where lots of people live past 100. Mr. Oshira, the owner, wanted to know why people lived healthier in certain areas. So he sent a team of scientists around the world to these places that had magical water, places like Lourdes, France, etc., to see what made their water special. And what his team discovered was that it was rich in minerals, living, structured, alkalized water. If you think about it, guys, we should be drinking from natural springs and glacial rivers and things like that that collect minerals from the earth and then are charged by the earth by lightning and its magnetic field. But in most parts of the world, these sources are now polluted and just not available to us. So Mr. Oshiro built a machine that mimics how the earth charges the water by filtering it first, and then it runs it over 8 medical grade platinum dipped titanium plates. So Kanga water literally means return to origin in Japanese. It deeply enhances hydration, it reduces oxidative stress, and restores balance at the cellular level. This helps the body detoxify more efficiently so it can function the way we're designed to. It also creates molecular hydrogen, which is the most antioxidant superpower, and why the water looks cloudy with lots of bubbles. That's molecular hydrogen bubbles. Molecular hydrogen-rich water is one of the most potent antioxidants found in nature. It actually crosses the blood-brain barrier, so it supports nervous system function, it reduces oxidative stress, and can assist in detoxification and slow down aging. Just 1.5 litres per day provides the antioxidant value equivalent to hundreds of fruits and vegetables. And don't take my word for it, guys. Go and research for yourselves. Go and look up PubMed and Google Scholar and research the benefits of molecular hydrogen or electrolyzed reduced water, and you can see thousands of studies out there. So I love this water just as a necessity in my home for me and my family's health, but it can also be a powerful partnership. And Nagic is an established company that celebrated 50 years in 2024. They actually started out only selling these machines to hospitals in Japan for their first 20 years as a medical device. So it's amazing we can now have them in our homes. And Nagic also have a 500-year vision for the future, which I love the Japanese and their long-term vision. So you know this company's around to stay. And it's to create health and wealth for people around the globe, bringing families together and a healthier planet. They have multiple gold standard awards, including original manufacturer and a part of the DSA, which is the Direct Selling Association. They're an award-winning Japanese water technology company leading in the water ionization market, and they have medical grade materials and built with strict quality control, which we know that they're going to build to last. And now also leading in the EMF protection with their new in-home device, which we can get into later. They have an amazing market opportunity with only 3 million Kangen water machines actually sold worldwide so far, meaning there's still a huge market for them, as it's only in the last few years they've really gone online. Before that, it was all belly to belly for sales, as Nagic puts all its advertising budget back into its consumers, meaning satisfaction and word of mouth is how it's grown. And now with more and more people becoming aware of their health and the quality of our water, it's just hit its exponential growth. They are a global company expanding every day and in over 23 countries, meaning it's recession-proof as you can sell to anywhere in the world that you want. It's a sustainable zero-waste product lasting 20 years plus and reducing single-use plastic, fighting this plastic pandemic. And personally, I feel the return on investment was instant for me, just from having this water for myself and my family. But in 5 to 8 referrals, you've actually earned back your investment from your own machine in commissions to yourself and have a profit-only business. So let's dive into some of those numbers. Now, some people say, but I don't want to sell water machines. Well, here's the best part. You don't have to be a water salesperson. We teach you how to build a personal brand if you don't have one already, which is around your values and what you actually love and what lights you up in this world. And we work on attraction marketing. So people reach out to you for the info. There's no sleazy messages or spamming friends and family. You get to build this in an authentic way. And hey, I actually do send messages out to people now and again who I feel I would really love to help with this opportunity, as I see it can help have a massive impact. So I'm passionate about getting it into the hands of people who want that too and have an impact in this world. But we show them the offer, a video kind of like what you're watching now. And if it's not for them, then that's great. There's no pushy sales involved. Now, we spoke a bit before on ways you can make money online, and personally, I always want to be in something that's good for the people, good for planet, and gives time and location flexibility, so we can be with our families or traveling or watching whales or whatever lights us up. And facts are, in any business, it takes an investment. Top multi-figure entrepreneurs know they usually need to borrow other people's money to invest or invest themselves into starting something up. Most businesses can cost up to 6 figures to get started and don't see a return of investment until their first 2 to 3 years. And they have to wear all the hats and create all the systems and do everything themselves unless they pay for that support, which is just wild. With this, it's low investment, no risk, and we have all the systems done for us. It's already a product we know people love, want, and need. It's been tested in the market for 50 years, and it's in the direct sales industry, which is now one of the top industries in the world at $200.1 billion. In 2022, the water ionizer market was valued at $2.46 billion and is expected to grow 8.7% every year until 2032. And Nagic is currently the #1 company in the world for that. And the best part is, you aren't investing into a business you don't know if it'll work or not, or some investment fund that could go up or crash. You're actually just buying a physical product for your own health that lasts 20 plus years. And with that, you get a free distributor ID for life, meaning you don't need to keep stock, you don't have monthly auto ships or quotas you need to meet. You just have a profit-only business in your hands for life that you can grow as slow or as fast as you want. So now let's look at the numbers. And Nagic actually has a patented 8-point compensation plan, meaning there is nothing else like it out there. Now, later on, I can send you a longer video that goes deeper into our compensation plan and you can really dive deep. But for now, I'm just going to try and keep it as short and simple as possible so you get a good overview and see all the numbers. So, every product sold has 8 points of commissions available. For our K8 water ionizer, each piece of that 8-piece pie is worth $400 AUD or 351 USD. So you buy a machine and you sell to Sarah and Ali. You get $400 each for each sale as you're 1A at that point. On your third sale, you actually rank up and become 2A, meaning now you get 2 pieces of that pie for every sale you make. So you sell to George and you make $800 for that sale. Now, Sarah doesn't want to do the business, she just wants to drink the water, that's great, but Ali goes on and makes 5 sales herself. So because she joined you when you were 1A, you get $400 for every sale she ever makes, which is a total of $2,000. So she gets $400 for each for her first 2 sales, and then $800 each for her next 3 sales. So she actually earns more than you at this point, which is why it's not like any of those multi-level marketing systems where only people at the top are getting paid more. That's actually a normal 9-to-5 job in my mind, where the worker never out-earns the boss. In this, you can easily out-earn the person that invited you into this space, which is really, really amazing. So let's say then George goes out and also makes 5 sales too. As the same as Ali, he makes $400 in his first 2 sales and then $800 for his next 3 sales. But because he joined you in your 2A lane, you actually receive $800 for every sale George makes. That's another $4,000 in your pocket. So now to hit 3A, you actually need 11 total points in your business, which could be 11 people you just sold to that just wanted the water maybe. But because Ali sold 5 and George sold 5 and you sold to them plus Sarah, that means you already have 13 points. So your next sale means you're now 3A and earning $1,200 for every direct sale you make and for any sales from anyone you sell to in your 3A lane. So you can see how this can build really quickly and start really bringing in that passive income when you're doing nothing. We actually have a system where you start getting paid as a 2A or 3A as you start, but we'll come back to that in a second. So you can see at 6A, you need 101 points to earn $2,400 per sale, which could mean you've sold to 101 people, or that might mean that you sold to 10 people and they sold to 10 people. It all counts to your total points, and you can build this any way you like. Now, where this is different from other MLM type things is, let's say Cameron, who is in your 4A lane, gets to 4A himself. And at that point, he's getting 4 pieces of the pie for every sale he makes. And so are you, as he's in your 4A lane. But the person above you no longer gets anything because all 8 pieces have been used. So if Cameron, let's say, has someone in his team that is, say, 2A, who makes a sale, they get 2 pieces of the pie. Cameron then gets 4 pieces of the pie, and then there's only 2 left for you. Even though you're 4A, there's only 2 pieces left, so you only get 2 portions of that. So it never really goes more than 3 people deep. And the way I like to see it is your upline is kind of getting a bonus as you're still learning until you get to 4A. Then it gets really exciting is actually we actually have a system that when you get to 4A, you actually earn all 8 points of commission, which is $3,200 per sale, which is wild, which as you can see, 4A is actually only after 21 sales in your business. And as you can see, that might not all be 21 sales that you've made yourself. That might be some of your team as well. So it's not long before you are earning all 8 points of commission. Now this is where it gets really powerful, guys. So 6A is the first main leadership rank where you start getting bonuses. So when you have 2 positions that go 6A, you become 6A too and receive a 6,000 USD bonus and quarterly bonuses from then on. Now this other 6A position could be someone who joined you in your business, or it could be your second ID, which is one of our strategies we'll go into another time, which means you don't need to rely on a team to build you to this point. Then when those 2 positions go 6A2, you go -2, meaning a 12,000 USD bonus and still all those quarterly bonuses. Then the next rank up is Dash 3, where things start to get really juicy. You get a 25,000 USD bonus and then 5,000 USD monthly for life that can even be willed to your loved ones if you should leave this world. That's on top of all the commissions you're already making. And you can see this is not just the end, it just keeps going up and the earning potential is uncapped, guys. So now, this isn't a get rich quick overnight thing, guys. Anything that's sustainable income and built to last takes work to get there. So there are no guarantees at what you make here, but I love Enagic as there's no quotas or D-ranking, so every sale in your team or that you make is a step closer to this point. I know people that got here after 3 years, others it took 7 years. I've even heard of someone with a massive previous network following doing it in 6 months. It literally anything is possible and it's up to you as it's your business. My mentors that are at this point have multiple legacy positions, so they earn between 50 and 100 USD 50,000 to 100,000 USD a month just on their bonuses. And they're in their mid 30s, which is wild. And what I love even more is it's not about fancy cars or flashy clothes for them. They build retreat spaces and give back to causes and travel and live free and present with their family. So ask yourself, even if it took 5 years to get here, would it be worth it? I know it is for me, and there's no other retirement plan or super package out there that can beat this. So now let's talk strategy to get you there faster. Lots of people buy from us that just want the water and Enagic's other amazing products for their health benefits, which is great. And you can most definitely start an Enagic business with just one product. But what we found is that most people who see this as an investment into a business opportunity usually start with our quad package. So this means you purchase 4 or more products, which I'll show you the products in a minute. By doing this, you actually buy your first product off the person who invited you here, and then you sell the next 3 products to yourself, meaning you fill those 1A lanes and you start your business already as a 2A earning double commissions. We can also build a second business ID under the 4th product, meaning you actually get paid as a 3A from the start and always get an extra 2 points of commissions on every sale. So this is like a 3A, you're getting paid as a 5A, and you're building 2 positions to 6A at the same time. I won't go into how that works now, but it's a powerful way to start and build your business. You also get $656 to over $1,000 in immediate commissions straight way back for selling yourself your own products, which amounts obviously vary depending on which products you choose to buy. Now, a lot of people choose to start with finance, so that's $0 down straight away. And if you're smart, you can use that first immediate commission payment to pay off your first few months' finance repayments, giving you a head start to learn this business before any money has actually even left your bank account, which is awesome. Now, remember, it's 101 points to 6A. So if you sell quads, then it's actually only 25 quads in your team to 6A, because that's 4 products at a time. Every product counts as a point, guys. Actually, if you are selling quads, then it's only 5 quad sales in your organization and you've earned $15,700 in commissions Australian. And in 21 total quad sales, you've earned $100,000 in commissions. Even if you only had 2 sales a month, that's $100K a year in your pocket. So pretty good, yeah? And remember, that doesn't even have to be you making all those sales. That could be your team as well, building those points. So let's take a quick look at these other amazing products Enagic has. The Inespa is your in-home spa experience shower attachment. It remineralizes water through an active charcoal ceramic filter while removing chlorine and bacteria to protect your family's skin. And you feel amazing after this shower, guys. You can also attach it to your bath tap so you can fully bathe in that incredible water. Like, it's not just important to be aware of the water we drink here, but the water we bathe in. Just one 10-minute shower is absorbing more chlorine than you drink in 8 glasses of water. And remember, our skin is our largest absorbing organ, yeah? So it's important we don't let these toxic chemicals into our body. Then we have our M-Guard, your environment harmonizer, targeting high-frequency electromagnetic noise radiation up to 1 gigahertz, defending your family and loved ones against invisible electromagnetic disturbances, which are all around us these days. It's portable and gives an 8-meter radius, so you can have it by your laptop as you work, in your car, in airports, and even flights. I know so many people that say they have such better sleep now they have this and take it everywhere with them. Then we have our Ukon, which is a chemical-free wild turmeric, which is powerful antioxidant, antibacterial, and anti-inflammatory properties. It's available in tea, soap, or capsule supplement form, and this turmeric is grown in Okinawa in the blue zones. It's watered and washed in Kangen water and stored and even shipped to you in a way that keeps the most beneficial properties present, making it one of the best turmeric supplements you can buy. This is obviously our only consumable product, so it renews every 4 months, but every renewal is a point in your business, making it a powerful business building tool. Then we have our newest product, which is the Kangen Air, which is a state-of-the-art air purification system designed to remove airborne contaminants for cleaner, healthier air while eliminating odors and pollutants to create a fresh, revitalized atmosphere. And when you buy this, you actually get 4 individual ones for 4 different rooms in your home. So you can see there is a range of products, guys, to choose from. Many people starting on a quad or our fast track strategy, which is 5 products, do this so they can experience all the products for themselves, but also because some families, have 2 bathrooms, and so you need 2 Anespas to make sure other people in your family aren't showering in chlorine. Or maybe you want 2 or more M guards. If you have kids on devices, you want them protected at the same time as you're working. Or lots of people actually want 2 K8 water ionizers because they use the second one as a business loaner machine, and once you lend the machine to someone for let's say 4 weeks, they don't want to give it up at the end of experience that water. So it's an amazing way for people to actually test the water for themselves before they buy. So you can see Enagic isn't just about creating the best drinking water, it's about creating a healthier, tox-free lifestyle all round. So now you know about the business and the products, it's time to see how to automate that offer. Because let's face it, if you're here, you'll probably want something that gives you time and location flexibility. And we want automation systems in place so we can earn money while we sleep, go off grid, watch whales, or even while we're just being present with our family. That's where our amazing Freedom Era platform comes in. One place that has everything you could possibly need to build an online business. It can even help other businesses in areas of your life that is not related to Enagic in any way. So inside it has self-paced, step-by-step courses to launch your business, and so many other courses and masterclasses to add to your skill set in building a personal brand, sales, marketing, mindset and inner work, and so much more. Every month, top multi-figure coaches who are leading in their industry, who would usually cost multiple 5 figures to work with, come in and do a live training on Zoom with us. Think of people like Brock Johnson, Preston Smiles, Alex Tripod, Fraser Brooks, Britt Forrester, and even Dr. John DeMartini has been on in the past. And the Freedom Era platform started in 2020. So in the Masterclass Vault, you also have access to the replays of the last 5 years of these amazing trainings. It also has funnels and web pages done for you and affiliate links, so you can send people information on the products or a web class like this, and it's linked back to you so that person can contact you. I know I've made this video myself as I really want to speak to a certain type of person around ocean impact and all the things, but you don't have to create anything yourself if you don't want to. It's all done for you inside the platform with lots of different videos to choose from to send to people explaining this amazing business and the products. There's even ones in different languages now. Oh, and did I also mention it has a sales team to do all your sales calls and paperwork for you? So you could literally just show up online, share what lights you up and your values. Someone asks what you're up to and you invite them to watch a video. They watch it, love it, book in a call. And whilst maybe you've all been just on holiday, and then come back to sales that have been processed for you and commissions in your bank. That's automation. The best part of this platform though is the community. We have weekly global team calls with over 10,000 people tuning in. Everyone is really here to support each other. There's no gatekeeping of information. Anyone that has success is willing to share what they've learned with others and help get them there quicker. We all rise together and everyone has one thing in common. We're here to create freedom and impact, however different that may look from person to person. There's people from all backgrounds, people who started at 18 and others who started at 70. There is literally no excuse. I've seen all types of people create freedom in this space, and it just goes to show that if you have the willing and determination and to put in the work and the time, you certainly can too. So the membership to this incredible platform is usually $99 USD a month. but for your first month it's only 49 USD, and depending when you're watching this, as this video, it might have changed, but right now you can get the first 10 days for $1, meaning you can jump in for only $1 and check it all out. In this time you also get to do our amazing discovery process, which is an incredible course to dive deep in and get clear on what it is you actually want to create in this world. This course is super powerful, even if you decide that magic isn't the thing for you and to get you to that vision. Then you can jump on a free discovery call with our IPA team, who are there to answer any questions you have around the business or products and give you all the pricing and packages options that would suit your unique situation. From there, you get to decide if it's for you or not. And if it is, then you purchase your products, get your Enagic distributor ID, and we help you launch your business. Now, honestly, you don't actually need to be part of the Freedom Era platform to have an Enagic business. They're completely separate. If you want to create all the systems and websites and do all the things yourself, then you do that. But I definitely recommend it for at least your first couple of months to get you started powerfully. So for anyone joining with 4 or more products, I am gifting the second month inside the platform for free. Meaning you get a month and 10 days for $50, and then the next month for free, which is valued at 99 USD. Then you can decide after that if you want to do this business with or without its support. So that's it, guys. Thanks for sticking with me. Thanks for checking this amazing opportunity out. Feel free to reach out and send me a message. Let's have a chat. I'm here to answer any questions you have around the water or the products. And yeah, whether this is for you or not, that's absolutely fine. I'm just grateful to connect with so many beautiful souls around this planet that are here to have bigger things and impact, whether it's with this business model or not. And yeah, I invite you just to jump in and check out that platform for $1. You can go in and do that amazing discovery process and have your free call so you can get all the price points and all the different packages that might be for your unique situation, so you can really go away, make an empowered decision to see if this is something that you want to do or not. And before I leave you, I just want to leave you with, I really hope you can take something away from this. Don't let anything stop you from your visions or goals, whether it's this business model that gets you there or not. Just know that the sky's the limit and anything is possible. So much through these systems and society, we're put into little boxes and told we can't do things, and there's limitations, and working 9 to 5, or our kids have to go to school, or all the things. So I'd love you just to dive deep, maybe journal later, and actually get clear on what it is you want to create in this life. And just know, if you can dream it, then you can create it. I think that's like a phrase by Walt Disney or something. And yeah, our minds are powerful things, and when we keep saying we can't, that just attracts more of that. When we say we can and we see that vision, like that vision already exists somewhere out there. So if you can see it, then it's already yours. So just keep going for it. There's so many amazing beings out there that are doing such amazing things on this planet, and I love anyone that is having an impact towards our ocean, towards our planet, and yeah, just doing amazing things. So have a beautiful morning, afternoon, night, wherever you are on this planet, and hopefully connect with you soon. Bye, legends.